Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. Today our group will be presenting about human-computer interaction. My name is Balkis binti Muhammad Razi. My record number 10DIT24F1131. Okay, so the reason why we choose this topic to present today is to focus on making the technology is easy for everyone to use no matter the age, whether it is young children, adults or the elderly. So it is important to make sure that the internet and the technology is comfortable and accessible for them to use. Next, I will explain about Introduction to Human-Computer Interaction. So, what is HCI? A discipline focused on the design, evaluation, and implementation of computer systems that are usable and enjoyable for humans. They explore the interaction between people and computers, aiming to understand how humans use technology and to create interface that effectively meet user needs and enhance their experience. Next, key concept of HCI. We have a lot of them, but I will explain only 6. The first one, user-centered design. It designed based on user needs. Second one, feedback, clear response to user actions. The third one, accessibility. Systems are usable by people with a wide range of abilities and disabilities. The fourth one, usability, measures how effectively a user can achieve specific goals. The fifth one, consistency. Elements and actions should behave the same way across the system to avoid confusion. And the last one, interaction style. Different ways user can interact with system. Okay, so as you can see, this is the example of the key concepts. The first one, user-centered design. A kid's learning apps with big buttons and colorful cartoon. Second one, feedback. A loading spinner while a page is opening. Third one, accessibility. Colorblind mode in games. Fourth one, usability, dragging files into a folder on a computer. Number 5, consistency, keyboard function. For example, CTRL-C is always for copy, CTRL-V is for paste, and many more. And the last one, interaction style. Moving a mouse pointer to click on a desktop icon is a GUI. And saying play music to Google Assistant, which is a voice command.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Nuridina and my matrix number is 1109. So today I will explain about virtual reality system and 3D visualization. So for the meaning is technology is used together to create an immersive and interactive experience. For the meaning of VR is use specialist hardware like headset and controllers. And for the 3D is focused on creating and manipulating 3D models and scenes. So next I will explain about an example of VR and 3D visualization. So for the first point is education. Education have 3 points, which is natural science, for the language, and engineering and architecture. So for the natural science it is a visual tools allow students to observe invisible processes such as molecular reactions or space phenomena. This boosts interest through innovative learning methods and improve overall educational efficiency. So next is foreign language. For the foreign language, technology helps to connect students from different locations. It can reduce time and travel costs while enabling full immersion and allowing learners to practice a real communication in a virtual settings. Last point is engineering and architecture. In these points, students can visualize and plan a project using a virtual reality. This lets them test a various design solutions and understand complex 3D spatial layouts and even detect scheduling or planning errors more effectively. For the next example is medical. In medical, we have 3 points, which is healthcare, therapy, and medicine. So first I will explain about the healthcare. In healthcare, it can innovative solution for pain management and mental health. Next is can alleviate pain and anxiety during medical procedure. So for the next point is therapy. In VR therapy, it can be explored for treating phobia, PTSD, and for other mental health. It can control and personalize environments. Next is medicine. Medicine is an important role in the telemedicine from remote diagnosis to complex tele interventions. So next, computerized telemedicine at least of human, which is anatomy, psychology, and pathology. And last but not least is preoperative planning with the use of computer, including realistic and prediction.
My name is Nur Farisha binti Mafauzi and my matrix number is 1111. Next, I want to talk about a physical device, and there's divided to three components. First is sounds, smells, and sensors. The first one is sounds. Sounds is a key physical output used in many systems, like alarms, notifications, and voice assistant. Next is smell. Although less common, some modern devices can produce smell. And the last one is sensors. Sensors are physical input devices. They can detect changes in the environment. Now I want to explain about sounds. First is types of sounds. It lists common types of sounds generated by devices such as beeps, bongs, plongs, whistles, and whirs. Next is error indication. Sounds are frequently used to alert users to errors or issues within system or application when something goes wrong. And last one is confirmation of action. Sounds can also serve as confirmation that an action has been successfully performed, such as the sounds of click. Next is smell. Smell has three other components: touch, feel, and smell. And now I want to talk about importance of touch and feeling. In games, this is exemplified by features like vibration and force feedback, which enhance experience for players. In simulation, specifically mentioned is the simulation of surgical instruments, allow users to feel the interaction through devices. Current technology regarding the simulation of texture, smell, and taste is very limited, indicating areas for future development in haptic technology. And the last one is sensors. Sensors are physical devices designed to measure physical quantities. Measurement of physical quantities. Sensors are specifically built to detect and quantify various physical phenomena such as temperature, pressure, light, and motion. Data provision and processing. Sensors typically provide raw, unprocessed information or data. This raw data can then be subjected to various levels of processing and analysis. Combining sensory modalities, visual, auditory, and haptic can help users better understand interface, reduce errors, and improve overall satisfaction.
Okay, so for our last topic, I will explain about short-term memory and long-term memory. I'll start with the short-term memory first. So we use the RAM, random access memory. Next is temporary storage data. It's also much faster speed than disk storage. Hold active application and open documents. Data is lost when the computer is turned off. Next, long-term memory. We use disk or we call it storage. And for the example, hard disk drive and flash drive. It permanently stores data even when the computer is turned off. We also have a very large capacity up to several TBs. Speed is slower than RAM, but it is used for stores operating system, apps, and documents.